Roger Burdett from Track here, and this is 3 Questions with Jim Drago. If you've heard the words Spec Miata, you've heard of Jim Drago. Not only does he build one of the best Spec Miatas in the country, he can also drive the wheels off of it. Jim is the first ever 2-time SCCA Spec Miata national champion, and he did it back-to-back. The class offers the most competitive fields available in the U.S., with cars reaching 50 and beyond. Jim is a pro, and he's also a friend. Jim, what extra things did you do to prepare for the runoffs over a normal race?
With the runoffs being at Road America, it's the car is more important there than anywhere else. So we literally took the car down and worked on everything from the front axle to the rear axle, got the car to roll as good as we could. Really worked on making sure all the seams on the car were as tight as possible, the aerodynamics were as good as possible. Put the best setup on that we knew that had worked for us in the past, and fortunately we were able to get there and unload with the car very fast right out of the gate. But the basic stuff, but you cannot leave any stone unturned with that race. So everything that you think about doing for other races, you do for that race.
It's unusual, Jim. You've been 2 times national champion at Spec Miata, which is an accomplishment nobody else has done. Has that opened up any doors for you that you hadn't had previously?
It has opened some doors. For me, I enjoy Spec Miata, I enjoy the people, I enjoy the competition. So it has kind of, I passed on both of the ladder programs with Mazda because it wasn't really of any interest to me. I've got some more support from Mazda towards my STL program. I've got support from Hoosier for my STL program, and all those things are very helpful to do other races and other classes. But I don't have really any ambitions to run pro. We've had some offers to do Grand Am stuff, but I don't think that's where we're headed.
You like it right where you're at.
Yeah, we do. We enjoy it.
It's a great class. And lastly, I'd ask what one piece of advice you'd give someone new that wants to achieve some of the things that you've achieved.
Just put in the time and take small steps. I think seat time above everything else is important. And in our class, I'm fortunate that I've got a mechanical background, and you really need to know the car, you need to know the data, and you need to be able to drive. You obviously have to have some natural ability, but in our class, you can't leave any stone unturned. So a lot of people go in and say, well, I'm just going to learn to do this, or I'm just going to get the motor right. You really want to try to keep all 4 of those paths growing at the same time, where you have your handling down, your tuning down, your setup, your driving in the car, and the car preparation. All of it has to be perfect.
Awesome. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Raj.